Okay, so if you can open your camera, you can just open because it's a random session, and I have planned this session just because of you guys ask a lot of question regarding the job switches and the preparation. Some people have the 9 years experience, 10 years, 5 years. So that's why I thought I should do a session and try to answer all these questions, right? So if you can open your camera, then it would be great. तो मजा आएगा थोड़ा सा बात कर दूँ. Yes, here Yogesh.
Yes.
Yes, guys, please quickly do this. It's not a planned session, as you all know. It's just for your help. So I thought that I should do. So that's why. I have a lot of session as well because previous this session I was also in one call. So if you want to ask something, kindly open your camera and directly ask. Like I am not going to explain anything from myself. Correct? Just go and ask the question whatever you want, and if I know the answer and if I know the things, then I will definitely try to help you, and I would also love to know your points as well. Okay.
Okay. Start with me. I assume.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So actually, I'm working in a fitter since last 9 years.
Hmm.
This is a product-based company
Hmm.
uh, uh, in a health domain. So, and my total experience is 10 years. Actually, I haven't switched this company because for first company I have absconded, so I don't have the experience certificate for first company,
Hmm.
and then for this company, this is the product base, so I'm like a bit comfortable here and getting the challenging works like. We have some health related devices like smart scales, smart ring, all of that. So I haven't tried, and actually I have tried 2 times, but they have retained me. So now nowadays, I'm feeling I have to switch, but uh, I'm not getting the calls.
So
Uh,
how many company you have switched in 10 years?
uh, just 2 companies. This is my second company.
You are too loyal.
Yes. Actually, I have worked on a lot of things and a lot of technologies as well.
Hmm.
Earlier, I have started with backend
Hmm.
for 2 years, and then I have switched to Android development.
Okay.
And in Android development, initially we have started with Java, then Kotlin.
Hmm.
Now we are started with the Flutter since last 2 years.
Okay. Okay. So means like what are the problem you are facing right now? If you are so are you applying or what are the problem you are facing?
Actually, I'm still confused. Means for which team I have to apply? Native Android. I have 6 to 7 years of experience in Android, and recently 2 years I'm working in Flutter. So I'm a bit confused, where to apply.
No, actually, you can apply as a for engineering manager position. Correct. You have enough experience, and if you have experience in native and cross platform as well, then it will be quite good because from the engineering manager, it is quite obviously asked that you must have the uh, all technology experience. Like for even from the top, not in the deep dive. Let's say you are managing a team, right? So in that you must have some knowledge, some sort of knowledge about the backend as well. You must have some sort of knowledge how the iOS thing or Flutter or platform things are working right now, right? You must
Yes,
have the knowledge about the scaling a product, correct? And how
yes,
the feature config is work, or if you are basically releasing a app or publishing a build, so you must have the rolling back plans that how you can manage the teams and how you can lead a team, and anything that go in the production that should not be break, correct? So you must have
Yes.
these kind of knowledge, right? So if you
Yes.
have these kind of skill, and this is the expectation from a senior level, and yes, you have enough experience, 10 years, right? So if you
Yes.
go on a developer role, so I don't think so like companies try to hire you as a like complete coder or a developer. So they will prefer you as a lead position, or as an engineering manager position. So it would be great if you try to go with that.
Yes. Actually, I have just started 10 days ago. So,
So
like,
just
I'm,
go,
I'm in,
just
yes.
apply, just taking the giving the interviews. And yes, like it might be yes, there might be some companies, okay, or some startups as well, so they can give you a chance for the like team lead, because like you cannot work on the SD2 level, correct?
Yes.
Like people 3 to 4 years, like they prefer for the SD2, but the expectation from the company of the company from you is that you must guide the team, lead the team,
Yes.
right? You must have the good understanding of the system design. So if like technology doesn't matter at your level, so
Yes.
you have basically expend a lot of time in the native part. So if you try to go deep with the KMP, it would be the right thing as of now.
Okay. I haven't tried MP, like, but I'll try.
Yes, actually
I'll start.
KMP, yes, like those people have the good experience in native Android and the Jetpack Compose. So KMP is the hot skill in the Android market.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So yes, Anil, want to go?
Yeah, so I just wanted, actually, I have a couple of questions in my mind.
Mhm.
So, first, I will introduce myself in a bit way. So, actually, I'm Anish Kumar.
Hmm.
So, currently, I'm working for Verizon company on behalf of Tech Mahindra.
Hmm.
So, I have 8+ years of experience in Android native application
How much?
development.
How much experience?
8+.
8 plus. Okay.
Yeah. So from since my career starting, so I'm only working on this Android part only, like only Android native application development. So on the other side is I'm mostly working on the product applications. Like if I work on service based company, but my project is only on product side. So I have some experience on the product side, and also I have some experience in migrations, like MVP to MVVM, and some kind of handling enterprise applications, big yearly applications. I have touched almost different domains in every company. So I have switched almost 3 companies.
Hmm.
So my question is, the thing is, currently I'm just looking for new opportunities in product-based companies.
Mhm.
So my whole experience in the service-based companies, but I wanted to switch from service to product.
So
So
how much
in
package you are targeting right now?
sorry,
How much package range you are targeting right now?
package in the sense like 40 or 45 in between.
Okay, मिल जाएगा, मिल
Yeah.
जाएगा.
So in few days back, I just inquiry about the Scala program. So Scala program, but I realized that the entire course is related to full stack development and data science on the different set of roadmap they have.
Hmm.
So I realized that okay, this is not fit for us. So I didn't take that course. But
Hmm.
recently, I see your posts in LinkedIn and continuously I engage with the people. So I thought, okay, this is I need to take some course from your side as well. So and yeah, so in my question is so because I'm not good at DSA,
Mhm.
because I have seen the product-based companies requires DSA skills as well.
Hmm.
But my question is how the DSA skills is important to switch a service-based company to product-based company. That is
Hmm.
one question.
ठीक है.
And another question is how KMP is big, like in nowadays, like because in earlier we have adopted the KMP, but there are some issues with the KMP. Then we drop out that module. Then we keep looking into some other areas. So I just wanted to know how DSA is important and switching from service based to
Okay,
product based.
so okay, let's try to solve this. ठीक है. The first thing is that 8 years experience, right? The first thing is that you have 8 years experience. Another point is the thing or skills that you want to master to switch at this level. Correct. So skills, as if we talk about the skills, so skills point of view, so you need to like you have understanding or you have a knowledge to decide the or okay, let's start with the basics. Basics, not basics. Good understanding of Kotlin. Okay. Some basics of Java as well, especially oops. Then you must have worked with the Android basic components. Basic components, right? Then the second part is the architecture thinking. Architecture thinking or understanding. Like
Yep.
you can able to decide which architecture you need to implement or use.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are the things that is expected. Another thing apart from the architecture, you must have understanding of the optimizations, ANR handling, crash handling, coroutines. Offline, you must have to able to design offline first apps. Correct.
Yeah.
Good understanding of background works. Like you must have the good history. You must know the good history of the services. ठीक है, DOS mode, work manager, alarm manager. Like so these things you must know.
Yeah.
Alarm manager, DOS mode. Okay, and yes, work manager. Correct. You must have good grasp on Android constraint. What are Android constraint? Can anyone tell me? Like battery, because like in Android we have a limited resources like battery, storage, network.
We mostly use in work manager, like when we define a specific task.
Correct.
We
And
can set some kind of constraints.
Yes, threading. So these things are limited actually. Correct. Like battery storage, not the threading. Like threading just for basically the synchronization purpose, or not synchronization, just for the like async API calling. Okay. Or battery storage, like we have the limited storage, so we must know or have a good idea or great idea how to handle the battery, how to handle the storage, or how we can use the how my app will use the battery in a optimized manner. Let's say sometimes what happen, like if you have an app that you have installed and your battery level is 100%, but even without using your phone, if you see in the morning your phone's battery is like 70%, like 30% got drained, then what is the issue for that? Correct. So these things we must have understanding that how we can handle these types of constraint. Okay. Now, apart from this, we must have the.
Can you please share your screen again? We lost your
The
screen.
screen stopped. Okay. Okay. Then you must have understanding of the solid principles. Correct. What are the solid principles? Can anyone tell me quickly? If anyone know. What are the solid principles? Can anyone tell me?
Just the name or like to explain all of
Yes,
this?
sir. Just a simple name.
Like S stands for single responsibility principle, O for open source principle, L for the scope substitution principle, I for integration principle, and D for dependency inversion principle.
आवाज से समझ गया था मैं, आदिश भाई बता रहे हैं. Okay, great. Okay, so yes, these are the solid principles that you must know as a senior engineer or senior developer, right? The DI, dependency injection. Now it is not about the only hilt. So hilt, dagger, then why hilt? We must know the things. Like if I can say, company wants you the thinking that not what, just focus on why. Like they mainly focus on the why. If you say I will use the core routines for the asynchronous API calling, correct? So why we use? So company want to know this from a senior engineer perspective. If you say that I will use the work manager, then company can ask then why you are going to use the alarm work manager, why not alarm manager, what are the drawbacks, what are the limitations. Okay, so these kind of things on knowledge or understanding we must have on the senior level, right? And if we see,
How about CI/CD pipeline?
yes, that's second point I'm going to write. Yes, CI/CD. You must know about the how the CI/CD, how the Gradle automation works. Gradle automations, like in which if you have designed some CI pipelines, let's say version bump as well, version bump, auto PR, correct, auto build, correct, and yes, auto release as well. But auto release is only allowed in the internal testing, not on the production. So I don't know you have tried or not, but as I have used, so auto release is only available for the internal testing. Then for
I think it's available for directly Play Store, because in my
yes, correct, it's directly for the directly Play Store you can do, but for just for the internal testing, not on the production. You need to promote that internal testing into the production. Okay. And yes, so you can design a lot of different pipelines, and that really helps in the big companies, big startups. If you are targeting 30 LPA, 40 LPA, so this is the like important point, CI/CD, really how you can design this. Okay, and another thing is that you must have knowledge about the tools that help for crash reporting, crash reporting, analytics, correct. So for crash reporting, you have, let's say, the Firebase. For analytics, you have what analytics?
CleverTap, Firebase Analytics was still.
Yes, for the Firebase CleverTap, we have Sentry as well. Correct. For a if a event is go on the custom server, so we have a Redash. We can use the Redash as well.
Microsoft Clarity.
Yes,
Mix
Clarity.
panel.
Correct. Yes. Good point. Mix panel. Yes, and this is the most popular interview question from the system design perspective. Analytics design, analytics system, and that I have covered in the system design class. Those who have attend, I think you know, guys.
Yep.
Yes, another important thing, that is the build flavors. Build flavors, like what are build flavors, how you can create the build flavors, and build environment. You must have knowledge about the local dot properties, how you can secure your credentials. Okay, you must have knowledge about the macros, correct? And you must have understanding of the deep dive in Gradle, how Gradle is working inside. So we all know we have the Gradle.properties project level and module level, but we think that the Gradles are only limited to the just adding the dependency. But actually, Gradle has a lot of different works, so that we need to understand, or we have good knowledge on that. Okay. Yes, Sandeep, I will take your question. Just let me complete this first.
Unit testing and TDD?
Yes, test driven development.
Yes.
Test driven development. Okay, so these things that are asking, and one more thing is that remote config or feature flag, that is really important.
Firebase feature flag.
Yes.
Firebase remote flags.
Yes, we will take the question one by one. First, let me complete the first one, and I think these points will help a lot of people. Okay, people are joining again and again. एक साथ ही लेंगे यार को. ठीक है. So anything I'm missing? Let me check. Design principles. Yes. Storage is caching. Another thing important that I should write here. Caching.
Anything about agile methodologies we follow?
Yes, that's the part for the like planning and the working of the project. But right now we are just talking about the skills from Android perspective. Just
Okay.
correct. So caching, coroutines, local storage. Right, Ruka, for the you must have the room, shared pref files, and just what data store. Okay.
Yes.
Another thing is the pagination. So there are a lot of things, and if you talk about the hot topics in the market, or that will create the edge in your resume, or like if you are applying for a senior role, so that are the hot skills. First is Jetpack Compose. Second is the SDUI. What is SDUI? That is the server driven UI, or like some say the backend driven UI. Okay. Then another thing is the KMP, Kotlin multi-platform. So those who don't know what is KMP, KMP is basically used for to design or develop the app for the cross-platform, like for the iOS, for Android, or even desktop, even Mac OS, right? With a single code base, just using Compose and Kotlin. Previously, with the Kotlin, we only designed the or developed the native apps, but right now we have the capability, we have the powers that we can also develop the apps of cross-platform apps. Okay, Kotlin multi-platform apps. Okay, so these are the things that is required in the market. Anything that I am skipping? If anyone want to add something.
Train architecture, I think.
That comes inside here, architecture thinking.
Yeah. We will cover already. Along with KMP, CMP is not.
Yes, actually, when company start migrating on the cross platform, so they use a combination of KMP and CMP. KMP supports that we can write the logic in Kotlin, and CMP supports that we can share the UI of Compose. So basically, we use the combination of both in the projects. But if we only use the direct single KMP, or like only KMP, so in that case, we need to create the UI in the Swift and use the logic as a Kotlin. But if I don't want to use the Swift, I want to use the Compose. So for that, I will use the CMP with KMP. Okay. So
modularization.
yes, important point. Modularization. modularization and notification, important part, notification, deep linking, and mostly used apps flyer. Okay, deep linking. Okay, notifications, deep linking, remote config.
App security.
Yes, app security. Yes. So where I have write this optimization, ANRs handling, application security part, networking as well. Okay. So these are the things that we must have good grasp on if you want to crack a company. See, the first thing is that people think that we cannot crack a good company, or like if I can crack a good company, then the package will be the barrier. Like I cannot get a 40 LPA or 30 LPA or like this. But let me tell you a clear thing. The first thing is that right now in the today market, the people's having 2 years experience, 3 years of experience, they are getting the 30 LPA, 35 LPA, 40 LPA. Yes, even without DSA. Let me highlight this. Another point is that correct, even without DSA, but it depends company to company. Like I will come on the DSA part again, but the people are getting, people are cracking the company, good startups. Okay, and they are getting the good packages. If I can give my example, so I have worked with the 4 companies, like in which the first company was the service base, 3 company was the product base. ShareChat, I have worked with ShareChat, Battery Smart, that was the early startup. My last company was the Blinkit, right? So I worked on the like rider part, so the apps that is used by the riders in the Blinkit, and that is common for the Zomato and Blinkit. Like I will not going to share the insights, but what I'm trying to tell you, that if you can search the package of the ST2 in Blinkit, so you will find that the package is beyond the 40 LPA, correct? In the base part, I'm talking about the base part, and the ESOPs and the variable is above, so it can go above the like 50 LPA, right? So if I can do, you can also do, but with the right strategy, right roadmap, right guidance, you can do. And the most important thing is the patience and continuity. Clear? So yes, you can ask your question. The first, let's take Sandeep. Yes, Sandeep.
Hi Azim, sorry my camera is not working.
No worry.
So, okay. So Azim, I'm having 9+ years of work experience in mobile native application development. But from past 2 years, I am on a break. I took the break intentionally just to explore my entrepreneurship journey, and I was doing some freelancing work. Now I want to come back, but but from past 1 year, I'm just looking around at decline trend in Android hiring. I'm just confused whether to go with the Android. I work with Android native Flutter. So I'm confused that go with an Android native Flutter or with, you can say, KMP.
Okay, I can give a single line answer. Listen, if you want high packages, just go with the native. Correct. If you want like a lot of hiring, correct, but but the package can be okay, so you can go with other things, Flutter, React Native, these things. See, the company that paying a lot of the company that paying a huge packages, let's say if I talk about the Ola, Uber, right, and the Zomato, Blinkit, Swiggy, Paytm, PhonePe. So they hire the native developer, and their all their apps mostly on the native side. Like if they have the some apps or like the small apps, so in which they don't want to spend a lot of developers thing, so they go with the Flutter or any other. But right now company are building native applications, and those who are native application, they are, if they want to support the iOS part or cross platform part, they are migrating into the KMP.
Okay. Okay, one more
If
more
you see,
question.
like if you try to find out a survey or check the people's salary with 4 years experience, 5 years experience of a Flutter developer, so you will find definitely the salary of Flutter developer or React Native developer as
Yeah,
compared
I've
to
seen
the
that. I've seen that trend that the Flutter developer, native developer, the difference in the salary is huge, right? Might be they are the opening of the Flutter developer is more as compared to native, but the salary package, but they are getting less as compared to native, right?
correct.
So I have seen that one more thing that AI in Android like Gemini APIs and all are they in demand right now in market? Companies are just hiring for them or just we have to explore them.
Hmm. So your question is, we have a lot of thing in the market. So company hires those developers, like, means company prefer those developer or not, those who have the experience with AI.
Right.
Yes, obviously. The first thing is that, like, people saying that we have a AI in the market, we have the cursor. So let me tell you the honest review. So I think one day before I buy a cursor subscription, correct, and tried to migrate one of my application in the CMP or KMP. So all the token has been lost of the, like, of a single model of Opus for Opus 3.5, I think, that I am using right now in the cursor. So it is not even creating a proper flow of like 2 through 3 screen of an existing project.
Oh,
Correct. So like it creates the UI, it migrates the code, but wiring the things or wiring the flow into each screen. So it is not doing that way. Like, my experience is not good for all migration point of view. But if you give a proper prompt, proper thing, proper PRD of a complete new project, and he can work and perform well. He can it can fix the bugs. It can design a complete new feature. But if you are trying to migrate, I have just tried to migrate, so it is not see the worth it. Another point is that AI will not replace you, but AI developers can easily replace you, because, like, if you have a good experience, good knowledge in the Android or any technology, I'm not talking about the Android, let's take it generally. Okay, if you have good understanding, then only it is benefit for you that you can use the AI. So I have used the anti-gravity as well for an app, one of my app, and I designed a screen. So in that, it designed a screen in the composable, and in that, what it is doing, it used the global scope dot launch in the composable. But I think, but it is not a good practice. Why
right.
we need to use the global scope? Even we have the remember coroutine scope for the composable. So if someone who is who don't have the good experience in the coroutines, in the compose, so like it will directly send that to in the production. Like, the
Correct.
code will work, but it is not scalable. It will, for in the future, it will get the memory leak and a lot of issues it will
Issues
create.
are there.
But I have experience, I know how the things are working, what things I need to use, what things I don't need to use, so I can correct that.
And they help us just to you can say
Exactly, just to like design MVP quickly, right?
uh,
To improve our productivity, to optimize our performance.
exactly to fasten our work.
Just
But
whatever
yes,
the work we are doing in 2 days, 3 days, that work we can do in a single day. Like, we
right.
can give the timelines to the company, like, I will complete this in the five days. Okay, but definitely you can do with the help of AI in 2 days.
But ये hiring trend है मतलब जो downward है decline है but do you say कि how it come up?
देखो, हायरिंग ट्रेंड तो ऐसे ही रहता है, ठीक है, और थ्रू आउट द ईयर, इफ यू सी ऑन द लिंक्डइन, सो इन एवरी ईयर, every month, correct, even not a single month, people will say that we are or like market is good. Even you can see in every month, some like any single person will write that market is not good, my market is declined. So actually,
Right.
market is okay, like if company has the requirement, correct, they will hire. But the point is, let's say the competition is increasing, and the
Yes.
and hiring of a developer, it depends on multiple parameters. The first parameter is your experience, second parameter is your salary, third parameter is your company switches, how many switches you have done in your experience, third parameter is your resume, is it is friendly or not, because like this is the first point, I can
Right.
say.
Right.
Correct. And so that's why even if you have a good experience, good knowledge, your resume is not good. So in that case, you are not even get shortlisted.
Correct.
So there are a lot of parameters. Another point is that everything is fine for you, but if company feels that we have a good developer in the pipeline, because hiring is two and applying developers are applying for the like a 10 developer, 100 of developers. If you see company posted on the LinkedIn, you will see in the half an hour they have like hundreds of applicants apply, right?
Correct.
So you need to stand out, and how you can stand out? So you need to work on each and every point.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice.
Yes.
Thank you, Adil.
Yes. Yes, Anmol.
Hi everyone. So my name is Anmol Gupta.
Yes, Anmol.
So currently I'm working with Innovation M
Hmm.
with Airtel project, and currently I have experience around 3 years. So currently I'm looking to HD2 role, like product-based companies like Swiggy, Zomato, Blinkit, and many more.
Hmm.
So my question is that there is the system design. So we know that we are working on the Android related things, but whenever any company, product-based company, asking the system design, so it required like a backend level system design, like load balancer, DB, caching, like basic level of the system design of backend. It's required that, or we go with Android system design level, and how much the required DSA level? Like I have good knowledge in the DSA, but not like a pro level. So how much the required DSA or level? And if you can suggest me for the SD2 role, so what should need to I do for that positions?
ठीक है. The first question is that क्या था यार, दोबारा रिपीट कर दो, बहुत सारे पूछ लिए तुमने.
Question is that currently I'm preparing for the SD2 role.
हाँ ठीक है कि
So
हाँ
yes,
ठीक है. Okay. The first question is the system design. Correct. Okay.
yes,
हाँ.
yes.
So the first point is system design. So do we need to prepare for the backend or like Android part? Okay. The first thing you need to remember, system design is definitely for the Android as well, and we have the for backend as well. But if you go for Android interview, you don't need to go with the backend. But you must, if you have the some backend knowledge, like if you have some basics of the, some basic how the server working, what is the redash, what is redis, right, what is load balancer, it is quite good. But you don't need to explain. You can explain this with a diagram in a high level design, simple. Like you can just directly a design, high level design, like this is a server, this is a redis cache, or like this is my client application, like this. And on the server the load is distributed in different for the different servers, and we also have a gateway. So if you have these kind of knowledge, it would create like a plus point. But if you don't have knowledge, then there is no need to have a fear of that your round will crack or not. The second thing is that you must have the only Android specific knowledge in system design. You must have a knowledge of Android constraint, that how the things are working in Android. What are the constraint in Android, like battery, performance, optimization, processors, correct? We need to understand these things. We need to understand about the uh, uh, like the architectures, like the latest trend and technology, how we can scale our system, and how we can design the, and how we can pick the architecture, right? So we must follow on this part instead of the backend. So just prepare for the Android only.
Okay.
Okay. So
Yes.
yes, go ahead.
What about the DSA level? What's the required for SD2 level?
Yes, for the DSA level, it depends again on you. If you have the strong expertise in the Android, so DSA can be compromised. Trust me, like I have not given any DSA in any company. Like in one company, one company asked me about the DSA, so I said, so they asked me about tree question. Okay, so I know the basics, and which is enough, correct? But if someone asks me the tree question, correct, so I have not practiced. So I simply say, okay, like I have not practiced for the tree, but whatever the things you want, you can ask me in the design, in the system design. So it can be compromised based on your previous interview experiences, right? But if you don't have a good experience or a good knowledge in the Android, right? So what parameters interview will give you the marks, or like interview select you? So in that case, he will ask you the complete DSA question.
Okay.
So what I will suggest you, try to learn the DSA, practice the DSA and the Android as well. But if you are have some lack or some issue with the DSA, then just have a strong understanding on the Android concepts. And if you talk about the how much DSA we should learn, so 3-4 topics there are. The first topic is the arrays, string, hash map, array list, array list, and linked list. Okay. So if you go these 3 to 4 topics, most of the companies will ask these questions, and even in many companies they pay a good packages. In many companies they only ask from the just array, like duplicacy, frequency, like find out the duplicate element, find out the frequency, and they use the cadence algorithm. Simple. So these kinds of famous algorithms, you can prepare that. But don't need to go with the competitive programming, dynamic programming. I don't think so. Like people say कि आपको DSA भी करना पड़ेगा, but I don't think so. As it is as per my experience.
Okay.
But at least you must have deep understanding of knowledge. You must have good understanding of system design.
Okay.
So if you want like how you can answer or how you can design a complete system design in Android, so previously I have done a session, so you can get a recording from the website. So I think it is a 2.5 hour recording.
Okay.
Yes.
So in the Blinkit, the DSA is not asking with you.
So like they are trying to ask, but I have redirected the interview on the server driven UI. Yes.
Okay.
Another thing is that when you are in interview, so the interview is completely depend on you. If you completely leave the interview on the interviewer, so you will never be clear in the interview. If you want to clear, then you need to self-drive that interview. Tell the interviewer that he should only ask that question. Like if someone asks, if some interviewer asks you a question or like introduction, so just highlight your strong point. Let's say I have worked on server-driven UI. I have worked on the KMP. I have worked on the like chatting application, chat part. So just highlight those things. And if interviewer is interested in any concept, then the whole complete interview will go beyond that.
Okay.
And that will be the plus point. So in my Blinkit, my whole interview will go beyond the server-driven UI. So it was the offline, and I have literally write the like on the 4 whiteboards, and to design the complete server-driven system. Yes.
Yeah, understood.
Yes. Next, Joy.
I think my name is Joe. I'm currently having experience of 2.5 years in native Android development. So basically my question is so currently I'm in my notice period. Like I just wanted to know like what kind of or what level of tools that I can apply, and I'm really confused that where I should start my preparation. Like I have a very short time, like 3 months. I just wanted to like I'm completely confused like where I need to start or what I should learn. Like I'm currently working in a ride-hailing application.
You are currently working with?
And ride-hailing applications like Uber, Ola, and
So in which
and I'm
company you
called
are in?
Servers.
In which company you are in?
There are three.
Okay, so it is it is in India or outside India?
It is in India.
Okay, I have not listened name. Which company name? Can you repeat again?
Barat Grace.
Jabra Chris.
Barat
Okay.
Grace.
Okay, so I think like they have a rider app.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to switch the company?
Yeah, I'm gonna switch my company, and it is completely in XML. So I just wanted to know like where I should start money. Should I completely focus on Jetpack Compose, or where I should exactly start preparing?
Yes, start with the Jetpack Compose. Start with the Jetpack Compose architecture patterns and whatever the things I have write on the like on the Xcalid row. So just you must have the at least 4 things on the 2 years of experience. The 4 to 5 things. The first one is the Jetpack Compose. Not getting the verification link. I think so, but okay, you can try with the Google account. If it is not working, then send me the message personally. I will approve from the backend. Okay. Yes. So
Thank you.
yes. So what I'm answering? Okay. So there are 4 to 5 topics that you must know or focus. The first is the Jetpack Compose. If you try to switch, the first is the Jetpack Compose. Second, MVVM architecture. Third, coroutines. Fourth, room database. And fifth, dependency injection. So these are the 5 topics and core topics that I can say core cream that you need, and it is required from the to switch a company.
Okay, I have one more question. Is it necessary or mandatory to have side projects in the interview, or it is just going to be an add-on for us?
Yes, what is mandatory?
Like doing side projects.
Yes, side project is
yeah.
mandatory.
Okay.
So if you have this,
one last
if
question.
any single project you have, then it would create an edge in the resume.
Oh.
Yes.
I have one last question. Like, is this for my level of experience? Is it necessary to have DSA, system design, all things?
So you have 2+ years now.
Yeah.
Yes, it is necessary. It is necessary. See, one thing that I used to say to every developers as of now, if you are targeting 30 LPA, 40 LPA, or like if you are targeting a package that is SG3 are getting right now, so you must prepare for the SG3 level.
Okay.
Correct. Doesn't matter how much experience you have.
Oh. Okay, thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. Yes, Tikeshwar, tell me.
Yes, hi.
Yes, hi Tikeshwar. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Actually, right now I am working for Harman International as an Android developer intern. So I'm a fresher. I just want to ask, before I applying to jobs, like I have applied for more than I think 100 or 200 companies, but actually I got only 3-4 interview calls.
Exactly. So that's the same thing. Like I used to say people that if you apply 100 companies, then you will get only 3 to 2 calls, and that is the exact ratio. So you need to apply every day.
But sir, there is problem like I don't have experience. So what comes is that when I apply on LinkedIn or any portal, so there are like 2 years plus experience. So there I used to get upset that how I will apply there.
Create profile on the Naukri.com. Update profile to 100%. Open the Naukri.com every day. Try to open every day at least. Spend 2 to 3 minutes. Then Naukri, as per my experience, Naukri app will boost your profile and you will get the interview calls. And most of the times I got an interview call of good companies from the Naukri or LinkedIn as well. So I have never tried a referral.
Yeah, I got this internship from Naukri when I optimized it. I think
how much experience you have?
Yes.
How much experience you have?
I have I'm fresher. I started doing internship right now.
Okay.
20 days before.
Okay, ठीक है. No worry. If you are doing the internship, just do the internship. At least spend 6 months or even more than 6 months, and then after the 6 month, you must have good understanding of Android. Basically, see, I can give an example. My first company was the Nagaru. Okay. I have never worked with the Kotlin. When I joined the Nagaru, I worked with the basics of Java. Sorry. My package was at that time 3.5 LPA. In just 10 months, I switched to the ShareChat, and the package was the I think 22 LPA as a base part from the 3.5 to the 22. So it's a huge jump. And why it was a jump just after the 10 month, because I have worked with a good project. So it depends on the project as well, on what project you are working. So I have a good understanding on the data binding, view binding. At that time I am not using the Compose. I have good understanding on the data binding, view binding, MVVM, even clean architecture, use case level, repository, data, domain, mappers, DTO. These things I have worked on in just 10 months. So I have grind completely myself, and in just 10 months you can, if I can learn the thing, then you can also do. But yes, the market is really competitive. Like it doesn't, I'm not saying that there is no market, there is no hiring is coming a lot of, there is a lot of hiring, but if you see, there are a lot of hiring, even we have a lot of applicants as well. So just focus on the core concepts, and remember one thing, do not directly jump on the latest or fancy technology. First strong your basics Android, because you are a fresher. So interview will go on throughout the basics of Java, Kotlin, OOPS, exception handling, threading, architecture level, enough, and coroutines. ठीक है, बता देता हूँ, you can prepare view model, coroutines, roomdb internal, and DI. Prepare four to five topics. You can crack the interview.
Okay, sir. Sir, I have one question. Like when one of one interview I have given, I was having the interaction with the CEO. He was saying that learn about AI. So, like, what will we should learn, like in Android development?
So in Android development, in new version, new updates, we have the AI integration as well. Okay, we have the Copilot as well. And so what does it mean, the AI? So learning the AI means, so I recently I got an interview call, and in the task they said that you just need to design like machine code a feature, or you can take the help of any AI tool. And they strictly said that you should take the help of AI tools. Now you must have the, what does learning AI means? Good understanding of AI tools, how to use the AI tools efficiently, how to give the prompts, and what things you can do in the Android development to increase your efficiency. Okay, so what I will suggest you as an Android developer, write the code yourself. But after writing your code, give that code to the AI, ask the AI to review this as a senior Android developer or SDA3, and give me a detailed breakdown. Then you will learn a lot of things from the AI. Do not say that build the notes app, or like build a single screen, or these things. Do not say these things. Just write the code yourself and give the AI and take a complete review. Because you will learn each and everything in the Android or in any technology from the code review. Review is really important in the company as well, or for the learning purpose as well.
Yep. Thank you.
Okay, so yes, Niranjan.
Yes. Hi, Zim, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
So hi, I'm Niranjan, and I have worked with Flutter a lot in the college, like 1-2 years, and also I have worked with as an intern, like for 6 months, and it was basically like I have good knowledge about like how can I create a basic Flutter application with, for example, state management and all, and caching stuff, and so basically I did some music player and all, like meditation related that was. So okay, so that was basic about me, and after that I got placed in like network and security field, and I am past 6 months I'm there, but I'm really interested and passionate about Android and applications only. So I'm learning Jetpack Compose right now, and so as a fresher, how a fresher should approach, like apart from the you told in the last question. So that's the only process, right? Like you said, like you should apply for the Naukri or Naukri and all.
So this is the only process. Another thing is that the first thing, let's wrap this question step by step. The first thing, start learning, start showing your skill on the LinkedIn, start creating network, engaging with the developers. Okay, posting your work on the LinkedIn, because whatever the things you are learning, if you try to showcase, if you know how to showcase to the people, then you will get an edge on your career, right? You can create an Instagram account as well. You can try to create or explain the basic concepts as well on the Instagram, even you don't know, but just learn from the GPT, learn from the Google Docs, learn from the Perplexity, any AI tool. correct, and start creating the content just for the like limited things. So if people know you, like not on the Instagram as well, you can start on the LinkedIn, just a random post. Okay, if people know you, then your network will grow. So networking is the real power in the current scenario, today's market. Networking, another thing, create account on the LinkedIn, Naukri.com, Hirist, and Hirist. There are multiple portals as well. So I will share a complete list. I have a complete document. Okay,
Okay.
and yes, so this is the only approach. And yes, if you find any company is hiring, so just try to get referral. If someone will give you referral, I know like people are not providing the referrals, I know. Okay, but let's try to do that. And also let's add the filter of a company in your LinkedIn, so that you will get a um, job post regarding that tech stack.
And one more question: what should be the basic package I should be approaching for? Like,
How much
as
experience you
from
have?
this moment, I am like 6 months in only Flutter as an
Okay,
intern, and then I switched like different domains, so I don't have any experience, you can say.
okay, you have not experience with the native Android. Okay, so first,
Yeah.
I think you required at least 6 months, correct, to grab good grab on the Android, and the basic package you can expect. So what is like okay, whatever the package you have in Flutter, correct. So based on that package, your next package will be decided. But if I say about the only totally Android, so you can expect from a like 3 LPA, correct, 3 LPA as a fresher to the 3 to 8 LPA. But
Okay.
3 to 8 LPA is for the just small startups. But if you even work with the 3 LPA or 5 LPA just for the 1 year, this is my personal advice. Just join the company, learn the things. Okay, because like in the cohort, in the boot camp, in these things, like you learn a thing definitely, but what are the real things you are facing in the industry? So that will only help you in cracking the interviews.
Yes, right. Like in internship also, I have learned a lot of things from like
Yes.
as
So
compared to when I learned.
so as we are running a job ready Android program, right? So in that we are trying to basically create projects that is required from the company perspective, and explaining the concept in such a way by giving a real time example, not from the like tree, car, table, box, not from these like all examples. Just explaining the concepts with the real example, with the real scenario. Let's say like we have a launch modes in the Android, correct. So if someone explain this in a such a manner that with the help of Instagram app, so I think launch mode will be more clear. Got it. So we need this kind of learning proposal as of now to stand in the market.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure. Thanks.
Yes. I think we took a lot of question. Yes. Any other question, or should we wrap up? Or we will take some more question if we do in the future.
Yes, sir. I have one question. Like whatever calls in nowadays I am getting from HRs, they are only expecting immediate joiner. So, like, how to handle this situation? Because I have not resigned yet, and I have total 6 years of experience, and currently I'm working in Youth Cystic Private Limited. So there is 60 days of notice period. If I am telling the HR like my project is in closer phase, like I can get early release, so within 30 days I had already internal discussion with my manager, so they can allow me for releasing early. So in that case HR is like, okay, I need written from your manager's side. So like how I will be managing, like in a week at least if I am getting 3 to 4 calls, if I will get 4 calls, so
So in
for
that
3 calls,
case,
it is like
in that
immediate
case,
journal
yes,
video.
in that case, first of all, HR should not ask this question, and most of the HR should not like is not asking this. But if someone is asking, so tell them, okay, like kindly proceed my interview, and before releasing the offer letter, like I will try to give you in the return.
Okay.
So this is the only solution for this, because like HR also have the trust issue, because like HR have a pressure from the managers, like we need to close the positions, we need to close the position. Let me tell you the harsh reality. Like people say, think that the HR is not hiring, but actually HR wants the candidate, like as much as soon as HR gets the candidate, they also get the appraisal. Okay, but HR is not getting the right candidate, right person.
Okay.
So we need to fill that gap.
Okay. Understood.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Yes, Nishant. Where is Nishant?
Hi everyone.
Okay.
Azim.
Okay. कैमरा खोलने चले गए थे निशांत भाई. Yes.
My name is Nishant. I'm an Android developer with 4 years of experience in Android. So currently मैं अभी क्या कर रहा हूँ कि मुझे अभी मेरी ये थर्ड कंपनी है. अब मैं ट्रांजिशन देख रहा हूँ नेक्स्ट कंपनी में. तो अभी मैं इंटरव्यूज दे रहा हूँ. मुझे कुछ चीजें फेस हो रही हैं. जैसे एक तो जो HR का मेन क्वेश्चन होता है, क्यों बोलते हैं, सैलरी डिस्कशन के टाइम पे वो कुछ चीजें हमारे तरफ थ्रो करती हैं. भाई मैं 40% दूंगी, 60% क्या हम इतना दे सकते हैं. वो चीज अगर मैं फेस कर रहा हूँ 20+ पैकेज में जाने के लिए, मैं 4 इयर्स एक्सपीरियंस हूँ. आई थिंक मैं उस रेंज के अंदर फॉलो करता हूँ. तो ये चीजें कैसे हैंडल करें? अगर अच्छा आपके खुद के एक्सपीरियंस के हिसाब से आपने जब शेयर चैट में किया था, तो उसका क्या कुछ पॉइंट्स होते हैं जो आपने यूज किए होंगे?
See, so share chat का experience थोड़ा सा मेरा weird था. So I just demand. So they ask my expectation in the initial. So as my initial package was 3.5, I just demand the, I think like I think 11 LPA. Right. I just demand the 11 LPA. So I don't know the standard of the share chat at that time. So I just go throughout the interview. Before the offer letter, I got a call that how much your expectation. So I said, like before that I researched, and I know like share chat is giving a good package. So I said, okay, like my expectation is 14 LPA. So so HR said that why you are shifting your from last call, like your last call was the 11 and why it is 14. So I said that it's my expectation, and just go, like what do you want, like I'm open for discussion. So okay, like after the 8 hours he called me and said, okay Azim, like we have decided the final package, and your final package is like 22 is the base part, and and 16 LPA is your ESOPs. So at that time I was just silent. मतलब मैंने नहीं डिमांड किया. So what is the lesson from that? So the basic thing is that if you target a company with high standards, so whatever you demand, it doesn't matter. They will pay as per their standard. So means like we need to target such companies, those who have such good standards. If you target like a simple company or like non-services company or even small startups, right? Those who don't have this much budget, so they will not give you. They will ask a lot of questions. But even if some company have the budget and they are asking the questions, so what you can do, you can take an offer letter. Let's say your package is 6 LPA, okay, and they are giving you the 80% hike, okay, like around 10 LPA or 12 LPA. Just take, right? You take a like 1 month and try to counter offer.
Yes.
Try to get another offer and counter that. Then this is the only way you can crack a good package.
ओके, ये हो गया इंटरव्यू के पार्ट. हाँ, मतलब कि अब आपको नेगोशिएट करने के लिए कुछ तो चाहिएगा, तो अब
करना पड़ेगा वो तो.
नेक्स्ट फिर जैसे कि अभी आई थिंक किसी और ने भी पूछा था, आई थिंक अनमोल ने भी ये ऐसे पूछा था सेम क्वेश्चन कि एंड्रॉइड पार्ट में 4 इयर्स के एक्सपीरियंस के बाद अगर आप एंड्रॉइड के बाद कुछ और टच नहीं करते, तो फिर आपका नॉर्मली एक्सपीरियंस ही बढ़ रहा होता है, आप एंड्रॉइड डेवलपर ही रह जाते हो. तो जैसे फिर आती है डिजाइन सिस्टम्स वगैरह वाली चीजें और साथ में डीएस से. तो एंड्रॉइड डेवलपमेंट आई थिंक 4 ईयर के बाद उसमें आई बिलीव कुछ सीखने का नॉर्मली एक पॉइंट बचता नहीं है अगर आप चीजें ऐड नहीं करते हो. तो
आई थिंक एज पर माई एक्सपीरियंस मैं आज भी सीख रहा हूँ चीज़ें, ठीक है. और
ये
देखो मैं गारंटी से कह सकता हूँ, इवन पीपल विद 10 years 15 years, those who are pro in the Android, in the good company, even in the Google, so I can say they don't know all the things. Correct. So what is the thing is that, so if you try to learn the activities just after 4 years, like 2 year, in the initial year you are learning the activity, you are learning the fragment. Similarly, after 4 years you are just again reading the activity, again reading the fragment. It is not the good way, or like not ideal. Correct. So what you need to do, so just 4 years or 3 years after, you need to focus on the what new trends coming in the Android. Let's say if compose is come, so you must know the compose. If server driven UI is getting popular, you must know that. If MVI pattern comes, you must go with that. If design principle comes, you must go with that. Correct. So after 3 years or 4 years, so company is expecting from you, even company expecting from you that why you are using the things and what are the things is better than the previous things. How we can migrate the things. So migration, scalable, modularization, or redesigning, revamping, scaling, crashing, crash analysis, or shipping. So most focus towards this thing.
और जैसे अब ये पर्सनल प्रोजेक्ट्स का जो एक पॉइंट आता है शोकेस, आपने इस पे काम किया, वो किस जगह दिखाया जाता है? लिंक्डइन पे दिखाया जाता है? क्योंकि इंटरव्यू में आई थिंक इतनी विंडो नहीं मिलती है कि आप उस पे डिस्कशन जा पाए।
देखो एक्चुअल में your interview will go around your projects completely.
Yes.
ठीक है. If you have mentioned interesting project and you have a good understanding of what you have mentioned, so all your interview will go throughout that project. So that's why I am saying that you must mention a project, a personal project, because personal project you can explain more better.
Yes.
Okay, so this is the one thing.
Yes. Yeah, that's it. Thank you, Azim.
Yes, thanks Nishant.
It was nice talking to you.
Yes, Anil, I just enrolled in KMP Bootcamp. I'm really excited to learn about it. When does the first? Yes, great, Anil. So thanks for enrolling in the KMP, and we will start the session from 16th of the February. So yes, if guys you want to enroll for the KMP, because like this is our first batch, and I think whatever the yes, today I have added more content as well in the content structure. Yesterday we have planned just for the 4 week, but today I have extended the duration, and we have added 4 more classes, and we will make the complete custom SDK as well in that, and also a complete end-to-end app, that is the capstone, or like I can say a crypto type app in that, from the scratch to the advanced app, and that will support through all platform, desktop, Mac OS, and Android and iOS. It will support to all platform, and that will be the final project in the KMP. So yes, if you want to enroll, so like I have added a 30% discount code, and I think the limitations is remaining 4 to 5 remaining is, because like some people have enrolled and opt that discount. So if you want to enroll, you can go, but after 2 or 3 days, if you go and ask me about the sir, give me some some off, so in that case I cannot able to do anything. So if you want to enroll, you can go with that. Apart from that, we also doing the job ready program. Those people have checked on the website. So those no, like all the content that I have told you here, so all the content we are covering there from the scratch. Yes, Kotlin is not included, basic Android is not included in that, because in that program, like right now batch 3 is running of job ready program. So right now the people's having the 10 years experience, 9 years, 6 years. So mostly the people 2 to 9 or 10 years of experience have enrolled, or even from like outside India as well. So right now the batch 3 is running. If you want to join that current batch, you can join that. You can you will get the recordings of the previous session, because 3 session have done till now of the Jetpack Compose. And if you want to go with the next batch, so next batch will start in the 1st of March. Okay, so you can go with that, and if you have any query, any doubt, you can ask me by message me or by message me on the WhatsApp. Right? How to tackle layoff? Like what you need to do with the layoff? Like if company want to lay off you and you can't do anything, you need to get laid off. There is nothing, but major thing is that okay, layoff has some parameters also. The first one is the huge package. If you have a huge package in the company and company wants to limit the team size, then they will first fire the people, those who are on the top position and have a high packages. The first one is that thing. Another thing is your performance. Like let's say if you are doing a work, even good work in the company, but you don't able to showcase your work because the company politics is really exist. Like I have felt in every company, politics is exist everywhere. Okay, so you need to able to showcase. If you can able to showcase, then it would be great. Take the ownership. The major and important part is the ownership of the product. Developers are doing right now in the company, they just build the feature and forget about and ship the feature and forget that they don't have any concern about the feature what they have shipped. Like even if they are, if users are facing crash, if like it has some impact on other existing features, so they don't have any accountability. So that is the real issue of the layoff. So if you have the right ownership, if you have the accountability, so the layoff chance can be minimized or reduced. Clear? And yes, in this AI era, like companies are expecting the more people, those who who can able to take the more ownership, because code can write by the AI, but ownership, accountability will only taken by you. Clear? Okay, yes, Vinay, I'm taking the last question and we'll wrap this up.
Hello, hi everyone. Hi Ajit.
Yes, hi Vinay.
My name is Vinay Gupta. I have 6+ years of experience and currently working at Innovation App. So
Okay.
I have two questions. One is I'm currently looking for the transition in this year by mid of this year. And generally in the interviews and also HR also generally ask this question that this is my fourth company currently and I am looking for fifth. So at in this experience, uh, they ask the question for stability like
How much experience do you have?
I have 6+ years of experience and this is my fourth company. So they ask like, what is the stability, and if you are going to join us, then what is the chances? Like you may not work more than 1 year or 1.5 years for us for our company also. So even if I am saying that I'm looking for stability, I will work 2-3 years or for a longer time at in the next company. But my history is saying that I'm not working long enough.
Justify, like with the actual reason, what was the reason? You need to justify or you need to convince the HR. Okay, so it might be some health problem, correct? Like see what I'm trying to tell you, correct? I cannot tell you the directly, but we have a lot of things we can say. Health issues, check the psychology of the HR as well. Okay, so basically this is a completely psychological game, nothing. And if HR is not convinced, just try to remove the last company.
Okay.
Not last, basically the first company.
Okay. And the second question is, at this experience, what is the weightage of the personal project apart from the company project we are working on? What is the weightage of the personal projects and like in which technologies or what I can and which technology I can focus on for the Android projects? Like I cannot simply make a offline application or a simple application. It may not give that weightage in my resume.
Okay,
So at
try
this
to
experience,
try to create an application that will use the MVM architecture and complete the Jetpack component, dependency injection, coroutines, roam database and try to make that application as a offline support. Like that application should work even without the internet as well, and that is the really hot or I can say the most demanding skill in the Android. If you have that thing, if you can able to design an application with offline support,
Okay.
offline support and automatic notifications using the notification manager, try to create this such kind of application. So yes, you can do that. And if I talk about the personal project weightage, so if you have personal project, it is good. If you don't have the personal project on this experience, so yes, you definitely have the company project. You can mention the company projects if company allows.
Okay. But in a resume, one or two good personal projects are enough, right?
Yes, not more than this.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Yes. Okay, so let's wrap up. And yes, it was a nice discussion with you guys, and I will going to upload this video on the YouTube as I am recording. Correct. And love to know your feedback in the group. Correct. So that I can plan more these type of these one-to-one sessions if I got a time. So kindly do your feedback in the group, and if you want to share something on the LinkedIn as well, you can go with that. You can take the screenshot of this. Okay, and I want if you can open your camera, I just want to take a like a simple photo with you. यस, अनमोल भाई को फोटो खिंचाना है. यस 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 टिकेश्वर भाई आ जाओ यार.